parents, welcome to Mom on Board. In today's video, I am going to share the very important information with you all, that is the essential medicines for the babies. Yes, babies are very delicate, their immune system is underdeveloped, they are very prone to various kind of infection like cough, cold, temperature. In that case, I am going to share the essential medicines, near about 8 to 10 medicines which should be included in their medicinal kit, that will really going to help you and your baby to recover any kind of infection. So if you like the video, please hit the like button. For me, this is the only indicator, this is the only message which I am getting from you, whether you are liking my videos, whether you are liking my content or not. And you know I am taking your 2 minutes before starting my video. You are seeing the red color of button on your screen, that is the subscription button. Please press that button and be a member of Mom on Board family. We have to make a very big fat family very soon, so please, it's a kind of chain. Please press that subscription button, and with that also you have to press the bell icon, that will give you notification of different kind of videos, or what are the different kind of information, what are the different interesting things which are actually happening in your home, that is in Mom on Board. So please, essentially you have to press that bell icon, and if you like the video, if you watch the video till the end, hit the like button. Along with that, please comment on the video if you are having any kind of medicines which I am explaining in today's video other than this, and they are more beneficial according to you. Please comment, that will help the other parents, and obviously that will help me also. So please freely comment on this video. If you are having any doubt, any queries, any question in your mind, please ask me. I am here for you only. I will try to give the answer of all queries, all questions of yours. So please comment on the video, and please share this video, because sharing is caring, as I usually say. So here we are, without wasting much more time, we are starting our today's video, that is the essential medicines in babies. First and most important is, newborns or the babies are very prone to the cough and cold infection. That is because of the temperature condition, weather changes condition, and there are various types of condition. Because of that, baby can easily catch the problem of cough and cold. If you are using AC in the summers, if the temperature of that AC is below the comfortable temperature for the babies, in that case obviously they are prone to cough and cold. If you are using cooler overnight, if you are using AC overnight, or if you are wearing one layer less to babies in case of ACs or in case of cooler, that will obviously cause a cough and cold problem. Because of there is all of a sudden change in the temperature, or change in the weather, or change in the atmosphere, there are so many circumstances. Because of that, baby easily can caught the problem of cough and cold. So in that case, you must include the nasal drops, that is a Nasoclear suspension. This is a saline nasal spray. It's very comfortable while using it. It's just a saline solution. In that case, what you have to do, just lie down your baby properly and tilt his head little bit downside, and put the two or three drops in each nostril and massage that area of the nose. It will just give the relief from the cough and cold problem to your baby. It's very safe in using babies. You can use it for 2 to 3 times in a day. If your baby having more problem of cough or cold, in that case you can obviously increase its frequency, because it's just a normal saline solution. It's just a salt water solution. There is nothing harm in using it. It's very comfortable to babies. You can use it. In case of feeding, make sure you are giving this medicine to your baby for at least 10 to 15 minutes earlier of the feeding, because that will easily clear his nostril passage and he can breathe easily, and obviously it will give a comfortableness to your baby while feeding. Because at the time of feeding, if the nose is closed and still if your baby is feeding, in that case there is a lot of uncomfortableness, and your baby will not feed properly in that condition, and obviously he will be irritated for a whole day. So make sure before feeding you are giving this medicine to your baby at least 10 to 15 minutes before. It's a very good medicine. You must include this in your medicinal kit for your baby. What happens in Raghav's case, for initial 2 to 3 days, when his mucus is thin, it can easily come out from his nose, and this medicine is very useful or beneficial in that case. But when his cold problem is going a little bit away or it disappearing. In that case, what happens is mucus become thickened, and because of this medicine it is not coming out easily. So I had consulted with my doctor that he is having a thick mucus problem, and because of that he is getting irritated, and he is doing this kind of action repeatedly because his mucus is not coming easily when he is getting rid of that cold problem. In that condition, doctor recommended me this Xylomist drop. This is the spelling, that is a Xylomist, Xylomist P. These are very good drops. What you have to do, you have to just put the one drop in each nostril of the baby and just do a gentle massage over it for 2 to 5 minutes. That will give a moisturization to his thickened mucus, and if after 2 to 5 minutes, if you are pressing his nose like this, his thickened mucus can easily come out, and obviously it give a comfortableness to your baby. This is a very good medicine. Obviously you can try it on your baby, and it must be included in your medicinal kit. Why I am saying that this is a third medicine for cough and cold problem in babies? Because generally if baby is having a cough or cold problem, that will disappear within 2 to 3 days. Generally I am just doing that practice also. I am waiting for 3 days rule. If after 3 days Raghav is still having that cough and cold problem, in that case I am preferring this one, because oral medicine generally I am not recommending, or generally I am not using on Raghav. So this is my method of practice. You can use this if your baby is having more problem, then obviously with doctor consultation you can use the medicine. But note this medicine, actually this is a very good medicine, that is a Aldrid syrup. This is a cetirizine syrup, and it's very safe on babies. Then the next essential medicine is, babies are very prone to the bloating problem or a gas problem or a constipation problem. So in that case, this is a syrup, that is a Colicade syrup, that must be included in your medicinal kit for your baby. I am using it on Raghav from last 2 years. It gives me a very good result. It helps their stomach to smoothen out by passing stool very easily, because it happens while by any cause, if your baby is having the hard stool and if you are giving the medication of the gas, or in that case what happens, their stomach is so paining because of that hard stool is coming out from their body. But while using this syrup, I am not facing any kind of problem, any kind of worry. Actually it is a very good medicine. It is a natural medicine, that is, it is made up of phenol oil, that must be included in your medicinal kit for babies. I had made another video on constipation problem, and for that homemade remedies. If you are following that remedies, your baby can easily get rid from the constipation or the bloating problem. But in any condition, by following all that practice, by following all that methods, still your baby is having that kind of problem of the constipation or any flatulence or a bloating, in that case the last option is giving medicine, oral medicine for babies. For that matter, Colicade is a very good solution. It just gives a wonder result. The best way to use this medicine, make sure you are giving this medicine to your baby before he's solid, because what happens if you are giving any medicine, oral medicine, especially to your baby after he's solid, what happens, their stomach is already full because of their food, because of their solid intake, and after that if you are putting any medicine, oral medicine to your babies, all of a sudden they will spit out all their food, they will spit out all their medicine, and there is nothing use of giving medicine to your baby. It's a general rule, or for me it is doctor recommended, that Raghav is facing this kind of problem, that after giving medicine, after food he is spitting a lot. So I had consulted with the doctor. He gave me guidance that in babies generally every medicine should be given before meal. If you are giving after meal medicines to your baby, all the medicine, all the food which your baby is eaten, that will be obviously spit out. So note that if you are facing this kind of problem, make sure you are giving medicines to your babies before meal. There are very limited or specific medicines which should be given to your baby after meal. Ask to your doctor while he is giving any medicine to your baby, that whether this medicine should be give to our baby before meal or after meal. That makes a lot of difference. That is having a very scientific logic behind that. So in that case, consultation with the doctor is very important. Along with that medicine, gripe water is also a very good solution for any constipation or any flatulence problem in babies. For Raghav, I had used gripe water for initially 3 to 4 months. It had already given me a very good result, but as if now Raghav is 2+ years, So we are not using gripe water on the Raghav. They are 100% natural. Obviously you can use on your baby, but according to doctor consultation, because doses are vary on the each and every baby according to their weight also. So for gripe water also, or for this Colicade also, doses you must have to consult with your doctor. These two medicines are like wonder for any kind of gas trouble, for any kind of constipation in your baby. So these two medicines should be included in your baby's medicinal kit. Then the next medicine is also very important when your baby got a problem of cough and cold. Because of that cold problem, baby get a little bit of temperature also. In that case, these medicines are very essential. This is ibugesic plus oral suspension. It is a combination of ibuprofen and paracetamol. It is giving a very good result for me on Raghav. And this is the second one, that is a Calpol. This is a paracetamol pediatric oral suspension. It is also giving a very good result for Raghav. For 1 year I had used this, and after 1 year I tried this. This is also giving a very good result. These both are very good medicines. You can obviously use for your babies, but for doses you must have to consult with your doctor. Make sure, there is a one tip, make sure if you are feeling like whether your baby is having little bit of temperature, but note that this is actually told to me by my pediatrician. Give this temperature medicine to your babies. These are having analgesic and antipyretic property in itself. Antipyretic means it reduces the body temperature of the baby, but you must give this medicine when your baby is having temperature 100 degrees Celsius or above that. In that condition only we have to use this medicine. If you feel like your baby is having 99 degrees Celsius or 99.5, in that case please do not use this medicine. This is not recommended by doctor. For these medicines you must consult with your doctor. This is happens with me also. For once a time Raghav is having temperature. In that incidence, if I remember, he is having temperature of 99.5 degrees Celsius, and by mistake, because we are feeling like he is having temperature, I had given this medicine to him. But after consultation with the doctor, he actually angry on me. He said that if your baby is having 100 degree or 100 plus temperature, in that condition only you have to use this medicine, because giving medicine to your baby frequently, it actually harms their system, it actually harms their body. So make sure, this is very important tip for you all. And plus the advantage of this medicine is in vaccination. Yes, it is also told me by my pediatrician. It is recommended by doctor only. After giving vaccination to your babies, they are obviously get a little bit of temperature. They are very irritated. They are having pain in their legs. Nowadays, there are painless vaccinations are available, but because of that also babies get irritated. They are having pain in their both the legs. Raghav is also having same problem. At first vaccination in Raghav's, I remember he had so much trouble in accepting that vaccination pain. So I had consulted with my doctor right that time, and he suggested me to give the Calpol, because as I said, for 1 year I used this medicine, and after 1+ I had used this one, that is the ibugesic suspension for Raghav. So he suggested me to give this medicine to him because it is having a antipyretic and analgesic. Analgesic is what it causes, it reduces the pain to your baby. So he recommended me to give this medicine to Raghav, and actually it worked like wonder. After few hours, after 1 to 2 hours, his pain is little bit lower the frequency, and he get a comfortableness, and his irritation level is also down. So these medicines can use in only two conditions: when your baby is having 100 or 100 plus temperature, and the second condition is after vaccination. If your baby is so much uncomfortable, he is so much crying, he is having so much pain that he can't tolerate with that pain, so in that condition you can give this medicine, but only after the consultation with the doctor. Just take a call with a doctor. I generally do that practice, that if Raghav is having any kind of fever or any viral infection, I just give him a call. I ask whether I can give this medication, because these are very essential medicines. I am always having these medicines with me. In that condition, he just asked me his weight and his age, because he is having all history. Your pediatrician is having all history of your babies, and he recommended me the doses according to that and the frequency. means for how much time in a day I should give this medicine to Raghav. So do that practice, but must include these medications in your baby's medicine kit. These are very important and actually effective on babies and harmless to your baby. Then the next important medicine is, again this is my experience I'm sharing with you. Raghav is having a motion sickness problem, means whenever we are traveled, he just do vomiting a lot because he's not accepting that kind of traveling because he's having that motion sickness problem. So believe me, from last 2 years I had not gone outside because Raghav is my baby and he is not comfortable in the car, in the flight, in the train. So we just quit our traveling plan for the Raghav because he's facing the vomiting problem because of that motion sickness. In that condition, this is the solution which is recommended by our doctor. This is the Ondem. This is a oral solution. This is a very good medicine. It is not having any side effect because most of the times we think that if you are giving medication on the vomiting, that must having a sleeping problem or our baby feels sleepy because of that medicine. But this medicine is not having any kind of trouble. This does not feel your baby sleepy. This does not hamper your baby's brain. This is happens with me also because I know Raghav is having motion sickness problem. If I am giving any anti-vomitic medicine to him, that might causes the sleepiness in him or that might causes the effect on his brain development. So I had consulted with the doctor that my baby is having this kind of problem. So he suggested me this solution, that is the Ondem solution. It is very safe on the babies. It does not causes any harm in brain development, any harm on his growth, or obviously it does not causes the any sleepiness in your baby. It just compromises his vomiting action and it just gives the relief and the relax to your baby. It's a very good actually medicine. You can try it on your baby and it must be included in your medicinal box. Actually, this medicine is not just for the motion sickness problem. In many cases, it happens that your baby feel a vomiting like sensation because it's a summer. In many times, we also face this problem because of indigestion or because of the hot air, because of hot atmosphere. We feel like our food is not digested properly. We are having a problem of acidity or a gas, and because of that, we feel like we are vomiting. So babies are also having this kind of problem, especially in the early morning when they wake up, they are feeling like they are having vomiting. This is the problem because of their acidity, because their food is not digested properly. In that case, for digestion, as I mentioned earlier, you can give them Colicade or a gripe water. It's up to you what you are preferring. And still, if your baby is vomiting, in that case, you can give them Ondem before at least 30 minutes of their food or before at least 30 minutes when you are traveling outside. So in both conditions you can use this medicine. It really, trust me, it gives a very good result. I had tried it on Raghav, but I just used for 1 to 2 times, but it give me a wonderful effect for that 1 to 2 time also. So it's very essential. It must be included in your medicinal kit. That is the Ondem oral solution. Then the next medicine is it is a full made up of all vitamins, minerals, calcium. It is not actually curing any diseases to your baby, but it keeps your baby healthy. It keeps your baby away from the diseases. So it's a very good suspension, that is a Gem-Cal P, which is recommended by my pediatrician. It is having calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, zinc, and especially vitamin D3 because for babies up to 2 years, doctor recommended us compulsorily the iron supplement. There is a calcium supplement that is for good bone development or good bone strength in our babies. And then last is the vitamin D3 supplement, because nowadays babies are not getting sufficient sunlight because we are living in a flat system, and in flat there is not sufficient sunlight is coming, and baby because of that baby is getting deficiency of the vitamin D3. In that case, doctor will analyze, doctor will observe the growth of your baby, and he will obviously give a recommendation for the essential supplements, that is vitamin D3, iron, or the calcium. This is actually having a combo, that is a combination of all essential vitamins and minerals. For the doses, you must have to consult with your doctor, because right now I am not using this for Raghav, because Raghav is running 3 years now. So in that case we are not needing this anymore, but actually it tastes good, it gives a very good result, so it must be included in your medicinal kit for your baby. Then the next important tip I want to give you is in as I mentioned about the vitamin D3, because nowadays babies are not getting sufficient sunlight. In that case, obviously you have to give the oral supplement to your baby for better development. For the calcium also, the bone is not, for strengthening of your baby's bone, calcium supplement must be essential. And for the iron supplement, most importantly, doctor will give a different kind of supplement. It's all good, you must giving to your baby, that must be included in your medicinal kit, because that will give a good and a healthy development of your baby. But for iron, what happens, I'm just sharing my experience. Because of iron supplement, Raghav faced the problem of a hard stool, and I had consulted with my doctor, my pediatrician. He told me in that case you can cut down the little bit of doses, that will get the time to adapt his body with that iron supplement. So I had tried this practice, and it really works on me. After a little bit of time, after few days, I had slowly increased the doses up to the mark which is recommended by the doctor, because I had cut down the doses initially because of that hard stool problem in the Raghav, and day by day he is getting adjusted with that iron supplement. It's all good. But when in the initial days I cut down that doses for the Raghav, in my mind I had a question that whether Raghav is getting sufficient iron supplement or not, whether he is having a adequate quantity of iron in his body or not. So again I had consulted with my pediatrician. So he told me that you can include the red color of food in your baby's diet. So that must be tomatoes, beet, carrot, they all are red in color, so they are having a sufficient quantity of iron. So in that case you can obviously balance the iron supplement or the iron quantity in your baby's diet, and obviously it will give a satisfaction, a kind of relief to your mind that your baby is getting all the essential vitamins, nutrients in the sufficient quantity. So this is the one experience. And again one experience regarding the iron, that if your baby is not sleeping properly at the night, generally for up to 1 year babies are awake in a night for 2 to 3 times for the feeding. But if your baby is 1 plus and still he is not sleeping properly, Raghav had also faced that problem, that he was not able to sleep properly at the night. So I had again consulted with my pediatrician, and he told me, notice that if your baby is having any iron deficiency or not, because at that time at 1.5 years I stopped his iron solution drops, and I'm giving him iron in the form of red color food. So again I am noticing that whether I am giving the sufficient quantity of iron to him or not, and again we made a little bit of changes in his diet, and again we increase his red color food quantity, and after that our problem is resolved. His body is getting sufficient quantity of iron. This is a very good point or very good tip. And if you are facing the same kind of problem as of mine, if your baby is 1.5 year, 2 year plus, and still he is not sleeping properly at night, so make sure you are giving him a right quantity, a adequate quantity of iron in his diet. By balancing a good quantity or a sufficient quantity of iron in his body, he will definitely sleep well at the night. This is a very good tip or a very good point from my pediatrician, so that might really help you. I hope you like today's video. This is all about the essential medicines which I had tried to cover from my side, that must be included in your medicinal kit for your babies, because these medicines are very essential when you are traveling with your kid, or when you are going outside, or in the home also. These medicine must be included or must be stocked in your home for your babies. I hope you watched the video and you like the video. If you really like the video, please hit the like button. This is the only mark, this is the only notification that while I get from you, whether you are liking my content or whether you are liking my videos or not. And please comment me on this video, share this video, subscribe Mom on Board, press the subscription button, and make sure you are pressing the bell icon, that will give you a notification of the Mom on Board. And very soon we will meet in my next video with again a very good content, with again a very good information which I am trying to give to you all. Till then, please take good care of your health and please be on board and be in touch.